here we go back again with another quick match day preview, and we're also going to discuss the game on Saturday against Plymouth and Michael Beale, of course. But yes, we did beat Plymouth 3-1, and after a first half performance which I thought was very subdued, very lacklustre, boring, not creative at all, we seemed to be in our shell, sideways passing, backwards passing, no shots from outside the box, really not creating a great deal. Plymouth defended well, and to their due, they held us at bay. Even though with that long, hard game against Leeds during the week, they did hold us at bay. And a couple of good chances towards the end of the first half saw Plymouth go in front. Although Jack Clark did have one shot that their keeper saved, and that was really the only opportunity we had in the first half, which I say was really uncreative. And, and then they caught us on the counter-attack. Our corner, they break from our corner, and it was a fantastic finish from Mr. Hardy. But let's face it, it was more of a Laurel and Hardy performance from Patterson coming way out of his goal. Now, I didn't know that. I don't know if that's a theme of things to come, but I noticed twice in the first half, yes, it is one of those things. He came out off his line, way off his line, caught off his line, and he didn't track back to get back in goal. And Hardy did a lovely chip over the keeper. And, I thought I was on the other end and I thought the chance had gone. I thought Hardy had fluffed it because the defender got across a couple of times and he hummed and hard, but the finish was sublime. And then straight after that, they tried to lob Patterson against. I don't know why he was that far out of his box again. So let's hope he settles down next match. We want no more of them, because usually, he's a pretty solid keeper, Patterson. He does well. Doesn't really have that rush of blood. But twice in the same 5 minutes, he had a rush of blood. We could have been 2 down. Would have been a great finish from the Plymouth lad if he'd lobbed Patterson. If it had gone on target, that would have been in for me. But at half-time, whatever Michael Beale did at half-time, whatever he said to the lads, and it's to bottle that up in abundance and use it every single game, because they came out and they were on fire. And after 1 or 2, 3 or 4 even poor, free kicks in the first half, the initiative from Ekwa, even though the guy was lying on the floor still, but let's face it, the wall didn't do the job for Plymouth. The wall opened like the Red Sea, Moses in the Red Sea, and he shot it low in the bottom right-hand side corner. It was good vision from Ekwa to realise that, to see that, and he put it round the lad who was lying down. So he didn't do a very good job, but that was a good goal from Pierre Ekwa. Really pleased about that. And then Clark's goal was another sublime individual effort from Clark. He gets the ball. People, this is what I say about Jack Clark. The defenders are shit scared of Jack Clark. They are. They're petrified of him. What he can do with the ball is nobody's business. He cuts inside, goes down to the touchline. They don't know how to handle him, because they know if they get into him, they'll take him down with his magic. So he cut in, and he a lovely shot in off the post to go 2-1 up. And then, of course, Job. We all wanted Job to rest, and that was probably the best thing that could happen to Job. He came off, and again, Plymouth defenders just backed off, and he just ran into the penalty box, and it was a great finish from Job. So it was that was a fantastic 10 out of 10 second half performance for all of the players. I think that was a brilliant performance. And again, Michael Beale. And it was great to see. And at the time, I did not know this was going to happen. And the one, later on, but the round of applause for Michael Beale's niece was fantastic. Everybody, whether you knew what was happening or not, everybody stands up and applauses, because we all know it's something that needs to be done. We all come together, regardless who it is. At the end of the day, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I wasn't a Michael Beale fan. I'm not a Michael Beale fan. And I wish his niece all the best. Our prayers and thoughts go out from all of the Sunderland fans. We never want to see anybody hurt like that. So we wish her all the best. But we all come together, and regardless, our personal opinions on a manager coming in, whether we like them or not, that's our opinions. But when it comes to match day, we're fully behind. I'm fully behind Michael Beale. I'm fully behind the team. Regardless who the manager is, regardless who's playing on the pitch, when they walk on that pitch, we are fully committed behind our team. Simple as. We all come together as one. Now, after the game, we can voice our opinions again. And Michael Beale wasn't liked. There was a poll out there saying 80% or something, even maybe it's higher, wanted Michael Beale out. And that was after the first few games. They didn't want him in for whatever reason. I just thought it was a you know, should we say, not Speakman's first choice. It was sort of it was just a lacklustre performance from Speakman by bringing in Beale, is my opinion. I didn't, I thought it was just, they asked one or two people and they didn't want to come to Sunderland, and he was sort of the next person down the line. So it wasn't my choice. But like I've said on all the videos, you can go back and look, I want Michael Beale to win football games. I want Sunderland to win football games, regardless who's in charge. And is he starting to turn the fans around? Because after one or two sketchy interviews early in his career, which got our backs up 100%, we did. I'd say there was only the minority of fans wanted to get to be back fully behind Beale, away from the football match day. But his interviews have improved now. Now, I don't know whether the hierarchy said, Michael, let's have a bit of work on your interviews. And he's starting to talk sense. He's starting to talk some good stuff. And be honest, he's starting to win us around. He's starting to win a lot of the fans around. And it's all because of performances on the pitch. I know that's not spectacular football. I get that. And I know it's not, like the fancy football that we had under Tony Mowbray at some point. And I get that. But it's about results. It's a results-based business. And I said this before. If he gets us in the playoffs, he's done his job. If we just miss out on the playoffs because of the last game of the season, goal difference and all that, I still think he's done a decent job for what we have. For Speakman bringing in players in, for the experience. Now, if this works and we get into the playoffs, which is a tough ask because, Coventry are ahead of us on goal difference. Hull got a game in hand. So, to be fair, we take care of business. If we take care of business on the park, then we will make the playoffs. And then, for me, it's a tick for Michael Beale. I'm not his biggest fan. No, I know I'm not. But I still want him to succeed. I want Sunderland to succeed. I want us to do well. And he's starting to win us over a little bit. I think he is. I think the crowd after that game against Hull at home, where they were saying you're getting sacked in the morning, what a turnaround to now. 7 points out of 9. So out of 10 games in charge, Michael Beale, he's won 4, drawn 2, lost 4. It's starting to come round and look a bit respectable now. 1 or 2 more wins and it starts to look quite good. So we move on to Huddersfield next. So let me know your thoughts on Michael Beale. Are you Michael Beale? Are you starting now to turn a little bit? Or are you like me? I'm not a massive fan, but I want him to win football games because he's in charge of our team. I've got nothing against him. I don't know him from Adam. I don't. I just thought it was an underwhelming sort of addition, Sunderland's head coach. I thought it was an underwhelming appointment as Sunderland's head coach. That is it. I just thought it was the cheap, underwhelming, sort of somebody you could put in charge of Sunderland. That was me grudge. I don't know him from Adam. I don't know him from his Rangers days, from his QPRs days. I have no idea. But it's a result-based business. And if he brings in the results, gets us in the playoffs, a lot of fans will get behind Beale. That's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like I said before, we'll see how it goes. But we move on to Huddersfield. I mean, we go to Huddersfield Tuesday night and we get beat against Birmingham, then it all goes back the other way again, doesn't it? Like I said, it's a results-based business. So we move on to Huddersfield. Huddersfield I'll come back to man of the match. I said, Luke O'Neill had a great game. Dan Neil was superb, a great game. I thought Trey Hume had a good game. I thought as many players had good games. There wasn't many had off games. Rushin up front deserves to start again. He deserves to start for all the hard work he puts in, all the runs, all the graft he puts in to bring other players into play. I think Rushin deserves to start. Now, I don't see the only player for me that probably could drop out of it is Barr. Does Job deserve a start now? That's the thing. After that goal, I've got a feeling Job will probably start on Wednesday against Huddersfield, or whenever it is Tuesday against Huddersfield Wednesday. And I think Barbie on the bench. And I think that's going to be the only change, I think, for during the week. I've got a feeling Job will come in. Right, so Huddersfield, the Terriers, they are 4th off bottom in the Championship. They got, the 2 points off relegation. They were formed back in 1908, 115 years of age, John Smith Stadium, which opened in 1994. because there's no manager at the moment, remember, because Mr. Darren Moore got sacked. Now, we were in 7th place, one, goal difference, that was 6th place. We've won 14, drawn 5, lost 12, 47 points, same as Coventry, 45 Hull. And then we got like 2 more points above that. Above us is West Brom. So, we're all there with a chance. Now, Huddersfield, last game, we'll go back to first. Huddersfield, lost 4 in the belt under Darren Moore. Then they drew against Plymouth, drew against Blackburn, and drew against QPR. Then he was sacked. Then they smashed Sheffield Wednesday 4-0. And then, at half-time at Southampton, they were 2-0 up. Then Southampton scored 2-2. Huddersfield went back in front 3-2. Then they got beat 5-3. So Southampton won 5-3. So Huddersfield have upped the game a little bit. So it's not going to be an easy game. We've got to go there, put in the application, put in the performance, and really work your cotton socks off to get that victory during the week. And we'll see what this team's made of. We'll go and beat Plymouth, who are in form. We'll beat Stoke. We'll draw against Middlesbrough. Let's not get beat against 4th or bottom side Huddersfield. Let's put in a performance in. Whatever Michael Beale did, bottle that up and give it in abundance on, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday night we play. Be absolutely fantastic. Like I said before, it's all about opinions. Let me know your opinions down below. What is the correct score going to be? What is the goal scorer going to be? I don't know who got the correct score for Middlesbrough. I think. Do I not know? Or do I know? I can't remember now. And I don't know who got the correct score for 3-1 against Plymouth. I will look at that. I will take that now. I will look at that tomorrow. And I'll pop back on with a video. I'll let you know who got the correct score of Sunderland's 3, Plymouth 1, and the goal scorer, if any. But if you want a chance to be in the hat for a shirt, leave a score prediction down below with a goal scorer, and you can have a chance of winning one of those shirts. One of those shirts. It's free. To subscribe, it's free. I will be doing a separate competition for the members. There's 21 members. But it's exactly the same as what you got now. Exactly the same what you have now. You've got the chance to win a shirt free of charge as a subscriber. The members, because there's 21, have a smaller pool to win a shirt. So they've got more of a chance to win one. So there we go. But I have to do something for them because they are supporting the channel in a different way. But I love all the supporters. Thank you for supporting the channel. Much appreciated. And I love how the supporters have just lynched on over this last couple of days. Another 50 subscribers over the last couple of days. Absolutely superb. Every single one of you. End of the day, if you didn't want to subscribe, don't be a subscriber. I'm not forcing you. But those who subscribe to the channel, those who follow the channel, it is much appreciated. It really is. I'm overwhelmed at times when I think about the support that I have. Totally overwhelmed. So, I do appreciate everybody on there who supports the channel. So don't forget to subscribe if you're new. It's entirely up to you. And it's free of charge. And so, score predictions for Huddersfield. Oh, I think there'll be one change. I think Joe will come in. But I'm going to go for... last season, we beat Huddersfield away 2-0, didn't we? I'm sure we did. But we did lose this season under Tony Mowbray at 2-1. So it's a tough one. I'm going to go... Huddersfield do score goals. 1, Sunderland 3. 3-1 win again. There we go. 3-1 win to Sunderland. 3-1 win to Sunderland. Not Huddersfield. 3-1 win to Sunderland. That's where I'm going to go. Let me know your thoughts. At the end of the day, some people will never like Michael Beale regardless. They will never want him in as manager regardless. Me, I'd rather have a different head coach, but I don't want him sacked under the current circumstances because he seems to be getting the results. So there's no point. We know he's here for the rest of the season. Regardless whether you like him or not, he's here for the rest of the season. But I think he's starting to turn me around a bit. He's starting to turn the fan base around a bit. Doesn't mean we have to agree with the hierarchy. That's a different issue. Whether you're a KLD fan, Speakman fan, that's entirely up to you, the model, the way it's going. We all have our own opinions and everyone's opinions account. Just because my opinion doesn't agree with you over there, doesn't mean I'm wrong or you wrong. We just have different opinions. When I see you put your comments down below, it's your opinion. I want to see them. I want to read them. I want to hear your opinions. Let me know your thoughts on Speakman Kildee and then Michael Beale. Because at the end of the day, Beale's come in to do a job and he's trying his best. I've seen that this weekend. I've seen it over the last 3 games. We do want to succeed, but at the same time, if we fall away this season drastically, then for me, we need someone different for next season. So there we go. Give us a thumbs up. Take care. God bless. May God go with you. I hope that makes sense. I've had one hell of a day. One hell of a day. My train was cancelled. I had to get the fucking bus, pardon me French. A double-decker bus. Imagine a double-decker bus, 2.5 hour journey. Not a single seat spare. The sweatiness, the aroma of people, just people in general. There we go. I mean, I've got nothing against people, but I'm just like, I like my own space. Let me know if you're the same. There we go. See you later. I'm waffling on now because I'm tired, pissed off, and my tea's in the oven. We'll see you later. I have got another channel called Mads Out and About. I went to KFC. No, I didn't. I went to McDonald's and I bought a McDonald's burger. And me and Keno reviewed it. If you want to see that, links down below in the description. And we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.